Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here on this channel, we talk about all things fandom on this channel, and we talk about them in a positive way, and that's something that appeals to you. You know you've come to the right place. And today we have to talk a little bit about something horrifying, because this is Terrifying Tuesday. So today we're going to break down this whole controversy with the new Jason Voorhees look. So let's jump right into it. If you've been watching and listening to any of the horror news, you might have heard that Jason Voorhees is getting a new look. And this new look is going to be his new iconic look going forward, apparently, which a lot of people have opinions and they have thoughts on this, and I don't blame them. Jason Voorhees is an iconic character, and of course people are going to have an opinion as to whether the new look is good or bad. But what I fail to see the purpose of is that Jason Voorhees is as iconic for getting new looks as he is for having his old look. And if you know, you know. You've seen the Jason Voorhees movies. You've watched the Friday the 13th saga. You know how this plays out. In every single incarnation, Jason has a slightly different look. Jason is in fact the only horror icon to have a different look in almost every movie that is completely something new from before. Freddy has somewhat the same look, and then you have Michael Myers, and Michael Myers' look is ultimately kind of the same. Sure, the mask may differentiate just a tad, but it's not anything big and iconic. Jason's outfit to the way his body is and everything else has changed so much in every single incarnation of the Friday the 13th movies that, it shouldn't be as big of a deal as it has become. And that's just the thing here. So we're going to take a look at an article from Bloody Disgusting. Bloody Disgusting says that Jason Universe reveals a new Jason Voorhees designed by makeup effects legend Greg Nicotero. And I'm sorry if I have mispronounced that name. I probably have. And I am so sorry for that. You know I'm going to mispronounce names every single time. So it goes on to say, following our exclusive Jason Universe logo reveal last week, Horror Inc. is continuing its Friday the 13th 45th anniversary celebration with a new take on Jason Voorhees revealed by Adweek. Makeup effects legend Greg Nicotero, again mispronounced it, The Walking Dead, aided in the redesign of this horror icon that will reside in the Jason Universe, a multi-platform expansion of Friday the 13th franchise from its original owners. We strive to maintain Jason's original essence while continuing to move forward into the future with a defined look and feel that takes Jason into his next chapter. We're also working with both familiar and fresh franchise voices to strike a balance, Horror Inc. President Rob Barsaman said. We gave Craig our 13-hole mask and worked together on his full body look that embodies the classic Jason. He's strong, towering, and terrifying, with a machete, his weapon of choice. It's incredibly exciting to bring Jason back into the lives of fans in such a bold and fresh way. Adds Friday the 13th LLC's Mark Torberoff. Again, sorry if I mispronounced the name. We're thrilled to be working alongside Horror Inc. on this chapter of the franchise and Jason's legacy. We share a passion, and together we are making sure his return delivers everything longtime fans have been craving, while we open the doors for an entirely new generation. The launching pad for Jason Universe will be Crystal Lake on Peacock's upcoming sequel series. But Horror Inc. Chief Marketing Officer Sherry Khan promises their ambitions extend back to the big screen and beyond. Okay, so I want to stop there for a minute and talk about this because this is insane. This is actually good. That's telling us right now, if you have any shadow of a doubt, this series is happening. This series is going to be a thing. And rightly so. This should be a good thing. The Jason Voorhees series needs to be done to bring Jason into our modern world. And the very fact that they are using a Jason design that is going to set off the motions about this series is something that you should be excited for, because we've been talking for a long time about how Jason Voorhees is able to be used in the series and that he probably will be in the show. And yet, we have people that have said that Jason Voorhees is not going to be in the show at all, but that he will appear maybe in a later season or something like that. I kind of think we're going to be getting Jason sooner rather than later, especially if they already have a design, and this is supposed to kick off that design. They go on to say, we are listening to fans and actively developing a slate under the Jason Universe banner that spans new movies, gaming, immersive experiences, collectibles, and more. Then they go on to tell us about how excited they are to take it into the next generation, all the things that kind of went into it. The article goes on for a little bit longer talking about some of this stuff. It actually is an interesting article. If you haven't had a chance to read it, I do recommend reading the article in its entirety. There's not much else I want to discuss in this article with you. However, there is a few elements I want to break down. So we're going to break down those last few elements here. But this is all good news. I'm absolutely loving this news. I think it's something that was desperately needed in the Friday the 13th franchise. For this type of thing to be happening, I think is a good thing. I understand why there's fans that don't like the new look. Honestly, I do. Now, this is what else I wanted to kind of break down within this article. It goes on to tell us Horror Inc. recently announced a partnership with licensing agency Stryker Entertainment that covers global customer products and continues to actively seek brand partners for the franchise's presence beyond the movie and TV screens. Our long-term vision for Jason is to continue to build upon the franchise's iconic history alongside partners who understand our goals and the importance of staying true to our roots, notes Khan. The next little part just talks about how Jason has redefined the genre of slasher films, how he is so iconic, and they're not wrong. He really, truly is the most iconic slasher film around. Even though it started off as kind of this imitation, it is still one of the most iconic things ever, and that's never gonna change. Basically, that's their perspective on it. There's one final little piece I want to talk about that they said. We know fans are eager for more Jason stories and experiences, and as we celebrate this 45 years of his iconic history, we are excited to show him off in this new era. That is what they have to say, and I think this is wonderful for not only Jason Voorhees fans, but for horror fans in general, because this is going to be iconic. Whether or not you like this new look or don't like the new look, it is something that is going to happen, that has to happen. It's a way around a lot of issues that they're having with copyright, etc., etc. Now, if they have a completely new look for Jason, then that kind of does make it so that they can put him in anything they want. They now have the rights to how Jason Voorhees looks in this media. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all, because this actually is going to help Jason move forward. And as a horror fan, we should embrace this and be respectful of it and actually enjoy the fact that this is happening. But of course it's going to have people that are going to be critics of the new look. We all have our favorite Jason Voorhees look, and maybe having one look is in fact what a lot of people think the problem is. It just goes to show you that you can't please everyone, nor should you ever try. The simple fact of the matter is, if this gets us more Jason Voorhees, I feel that we should be immensely excited for it. I feel that we should look forward to what is to come. Not look to what once was or what could be, but to look to what is coming and what will be. Because ultimately, if all of their new projects fell and we completely hate the way they turn out, we always have the original properties to look back on, and nobody will ever be able to take away the iconic Jason Voorhees saga as we knew it before. So going into the future of the series, I for one am immensely excited and looking forward to it. But that is, friends, where I want to find out what you guys are thinking about this entire thing. Do you think this is a good thing, bad thing? Do you like the look? Do you hate the look? Do you feel it's a more consistent way if they keep this look throughout the entire new saga and different platforms and different things of Jason Voorhees? Do you feel that that's a good thing, or do you miss the ever-changing looks that Jason Voorhees has had over the years? I want to know what you guys are thinking about all of this. Make sure you're leaving me that comment in the comment box below. Make sure that you are sharing this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of this crazy conversation as well. Then make sure you're hitting that like button. It's free. It helps the channel, and we really do appreciate it. Then also make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button. We definitely need the subscribers. And while you're down there, hit that notification bell, because you're not going to want to miss a single video we do. Friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it. Fandom is family.